Hey guys, today we're going to be going over a light fix. Everybody in Assetto Corsa needs to do this, in my opinion. A lot of people complain about it, so let me show you what I mean. As I approach these vehicles, my headlights will progressively light up more and more as I approach them. There's no flashing in, there's no flashing out, there's no lag on the lights, and as I get faster and faster, you can see the effect happening more and more properly, right? None of these cars are flashing in or out. Those headlights are gradually affecting the cars as I get closer, right? So there's two things that we need to do for this to happen. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull over and go back to pit. I do have to use my escape key. Actually, I have to leave the game real quick, exit my YouTube there, and pull up Content Manager for you guys. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is go to Lighting Effects and increase the car's casting light to as much as you want, and maybe lower the brightness down a little bit. And the next thing you gotta do is just make sure that your rendering distance is up, and that should be pretty much it. Extra effects and higher post-processing will work better, and then we have to edit the car file. So how to do that is basically in the file for the car, you have an extra config, just like we do for maps that we can edit the lights for on our end and not on the server side. So if you go to your PC and as usual, go to your Assetto Corsa folder and then go to Content and then go to Cars, and I'm driving this car right here. Now if you don't know the file name of the car that you're driving, all you have to do is go to single player, find the car that you were driving. For me it was the 992 manual, 991.2. Right click and hit folder. Alternatively, you can just do this to bring up the exact car that you want to change anyway. And then we hit extension and open ext-config, just like we would for a normal situation. And I'm just going to load back up into the server I was in with that car and show you guys in live time what happens. So here we have the ext-config, and I think I'm going to get an error as well joining the server, but that's fine. I can just hit continue real quick and we're good. So this is where we get to see what's wrong and what's good with the lights. So for everybody it's a little different, just depends on your bounce settings and your CSP settings and how bright you have everything. But let me just load in and turn on the high beams. Open up the ext-config. And then what you're looking for is this car here has something called light headlight 0, right? And if we scroll down, we see self-lit headlights, right? So if I just look at the car itself, I see 4 lights here, right? So if I go back to the ext-config, I'm going to assume the 4 self-light lights, or 3, are going to be the normal lights, and hopefully the light headlight 0 on this car is going to be the high beams, which I'm currently on. So let's see what happens if I go to range and increase the range to say 250, 240, 249. Right, let's go point the car where we can see this happen. And you see how far down the headlights are, right? They're way down there. So now let's see what happens if I put my range to 20. Now they only go that far. So this is a quick way that you can fix your headlights per car on your end without affecting the ability to join a server. And this is how you can actually get some of the best looking headlights in the game without any graphics mods or anything. All you have to do is just edit the car file, the extension, and it's on your end, not a server end. You can play in any servers with doing this. As you can see, I'm in the server still, not getting disconnected, changing this in-game. So make sure you do this with the cars that you're in, that you're driving, and they'll stay that way. All you have to do is edit them once to your liking, and you're done. Have a good day, everybody. Stay gaming.